One
6
minute,
minutes, right?
clean
Yeah.
them. They cook quickly.
Yeah.
And I found, for instance, because I do like some onion with when I saute my greens, but it takes a long time to saute onions. So when I have time, I'll saute 4 onions, chop them up and saute them and have them in a jar, and then I just go and add my sauteed onions to it. It just saves you a lot of time.
That's a very good point. The point Orly's making is have a system organized. You know, this is your counter, this is where you make your yogurts, this is where you make your creme fraiches, you make your kefir, you saute your onions for the week, if you want to boil 12 eggs, just do that. And then you always have food on hand that's the right kind of food.
And you can fix it very
Very
quickly.
fast,
then,
Yeah, but you've already extended into my neighbor's place.
The counter problem, the counter creep problem, yes.
There's a question. Can you talk about the relationship between turmeric and estrogen?
Oh, all I know is turmeric is very anti-inflammatory. Turmeric has not interfered with estrogen mechanisms. Women in pregnancy in the subcontinent that probably eats the most turmeric have thrived. Look at how many people India has produced. There's no problems with fertility, post-fertility, and in particular in postmenopausal women's health. Turmeric is key for cardiovascular health, for digestion. It's an anti-inflammatory. Joint pains. If you have joint pains, they just vanish. And anyone who eats a half a spoon or a spoon of turmeric in their food daily will not get any kind of alimentary canal cancers.
So how do you suggest taking it?
In
I'm
food.
assuming
In
not
food.
in supplement
Not
form,
in supplements.
so can you
Never,
talk about
never.
that?
Yeah. So guys,
Buy the root?
the spices are here for a reason, to be enjoyed with our food. Turmeric first needs to be sauteed in a fat so that the fat-soluble flavonoids come out. And then you add your vegetables, which contain the steam, so that the water-soluble flavonoids come out. And then you get everything.
You have to add pepper.
And you add pepper,
Black
even more
pepper,
of the
Are you
flavonoids.
talking about fresh turmeric or the powder?
Powder, but you can add fresh too. I've used turmeric for centuries probably. I've used it all my life. Every single day I have turmeric in something. I have no hot flashes, no nothing. It doesn't affect fertility. It's a powerful medicine. The thing is, it's eaten as food, and you eat it every day, and that's the beauty of things like turmeric and cumin
And you take
mustard.
the powder.
The powder or the root. If I can find it on sale at Whole Foods or Good Earth for, 10, 15 bucks,
expensive.
it's
The
expensive.
It's $19.95 a pound right
You
now.
can make great pickles out of it. It's awesome. This has turmeric in it, so you can taste the turmeric.
You just want to be very careful with turmeric because it stains.
Yes.
You can't, it stains. Like
Oh,
if you
yes.
get it on your clothing,
It'll stain everything.
you can't wash it out.
But apparently, if you put, I haven't tried it yet, if you put coconut oil on your skin, if it
remove
brings
it
it off.
brings it out, the stain on your skin.
Oh, the skin.
All right.
Because my fingernails are kind of yellow.
The other thing is, many people think they have to chow down this completely raw kale. No. Humans are not ruminants. The ruminants have 5 stomachs, and they can take, the hardest of cellulose and munch it down. You don't have to eat kale in its raw form. You can cook it. It'll prevent oxalates, this kale, spinach, and so on. It'll prevent kidney stone formation if you cook some of these vegetables with fats. A lot of women thought it was puritanical and good for them to eat salads without any fats in them. Nothing could be further from the truth.
Yeah.
The more fats you have in the salads, the more of the minerals and vitamins you will actually assimilate. So have no fear. Have no fear. And the main point here is it's not what you eat, it is what you assimilate. It is what goes into your bloodstream, what goes into your organs and nourishes you. That is the important part. And rich sources of calcium, pâtés and liver and egg yolks. You can eat unlimited amounts of egg yolks. That's how good egg yolks are for any neurological disease, because they have choline. They have choline, they have lecithin, all the things that your brain needs. Cholesterol, which your brain needs.
Are you talking about raw egg yolks?
You can eat them raw.
Oh.
I eat them raw, but you can cook them
Okay.
too. You can make runny eggs
But you
What
want
do you do
a
with
good
the white?
source of them, though.
with the white.
Do you just throw out the whites?
Oh no, I cook whites separately. I'll throw them in an omelet later on. But you can separate them or you can eat them all at once. It's up to you.
What was the other thing there? Sorry.
Eggs, pate, liver, raw milk, cheeses, sauerkraut, that's sauerkraut,
sauerkraut,
that's
sorry.
sauerkraut, greens. Those are kinds of things that contain huge amounts of fat-soluble vitamins, water-soluble vitamins. They need to be combined in order to assimilate them.
Where do you find a good liver pate?
I tend to make it.
Oh, you
I
make it.
really don't trust the livers you get, unless it says organic, pastured liver.
So you buy
The liver.
chicken livers to
Yes.
make it? Yeah.
We can do a demo of liver pate one time. It's
Yeah.
very simple. You just
I used
yeah.
to make that.
There
I
you go,
forgot all
yeah,
about
there
it.
you
You can buy it from Three Stone Hearth in Berkeley.
oh yes, that's a
Oh,
good
Three
They
Stone.
make chicken liver
Where?
pate. Three Stone Hearth in Berkeley.
Really good.
Oh.
And they do
Everything.
delivery
Everything.
over here
Oh.
Yeah.
for a big charge.
Yeah.
Bone broth,
Yeah.
all sorts of good.
That'd be another fun.
But it's so simple
You
too.
can buy organic chicken livers.
Yeah,
that,
yeah, you can get them at Woodlands. You saute onions and mushrooms, marginally saute the liver, throw it all in a food processor,
Yeah.
put in lots of lemon juice, salt, some rosemary, delicious. Freezes well. Yeah.
Yes,
That's
that
right. And
sounds
then
perfect.
put some ghee or lard on top so it gets preserved.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I forgot all about that. I used to do
Did you
do it all the time, and I mean years ago.
yeah,
But you could also do the beef liver for a
we could do
pate.
that. We could do
Yeah.
any of that.
And beef liver at that ranch is $4 a pound.
Wow.
Yeah, it's organic,
Those are nice.
pastured.
Yes, yes. So we really are we are evacuating our vitamins and minerals down porta potties. We are flushing them down the toilet. This is very important. This is everyone knows Terry Wall.
Yes.
Terry
Wall's
Wall,
protocol, yeah.
Wall's protocol.
Oh, yeah.
She had multiple sclerosis. She was chair-bound. She was on her way to death. And I'm just gonna read what she wrote. So what she did was she tried every chemotherapy, this, that, and the other, and she kept declining. And then she looked at the actual research and she said, okay, I'm gonna eat all the nutrients that contribute to health for multiple sclerosis patients. So she said, slowly I created a list of nutrients important to brain health and began taking them as supplements. The steepness of my decline slowed, for which I was grateful, but I was still declining. As a result, I developed a longer list of vitamins and supplements that were good for my brain. So she took these vitamins and supplements and felt a little bit better, but the decline still continued. Then I had an important epiphany. What if I redesigned my diet so that I was getting those important brain nutrients, not from supplements, but from the foods I ate? I used what I had learned from the medical literature, functional medicine, and my knowledge of the hunter-gatherer diet, the most nutritious of any diet, to create my own food plan. The results stunned my physician, my family, and me. Within a year, I was able to walk through a hospital without a cane and even complete an 18-mile bicycle tour.
Wow.
What's her name again?
Terry Wall. Terry Walls. And she has a protocol called the Walls Protocol. So there's nothing more powerful than food.
Have you read it?
The medicines that we need are at our farmer's market. Every Sunday I go to the farmer's market. If anyone wants to come with me, or go on your own. They're great places to
What
procure
time?
your. Typically between 10 and 11 I go. Civic Center Farmers Market. Meet me at the information booth or come along with me. So the best fat-soluble supplements should always come from natural sources. Rule number 1. Vitamin A, D, K, and E should come from natural sources. A is present in cod liver oil, fermented cod liver oil, D in dairy products, and many animal fats. K, dairy products, animal fats. E in coconut oil, and all animal fats. So those are the vitamins that are required to assimilate the water-soluble vitamins, B's and the C's and all that. Most B vitamins, who knows the 3 sources of B vitamins now? Anyone remember?
Liver, leafy greens, and another
The
L.
legumes.
Yes,
Legumes.
yes.
All right.
The 3 L's for the B's. Those are the big
And
sources
the
of
legumes should be sprouted.
sprouted. Yes, yes. Most minerals should come wrapped in fats, immunoglobulins, and the fat-soluble vitamins. And you and I are not smart enough to know what those should be. So we want to eat them with food because our body is far smarter than we are. And it'll figure it out.
But on keto, we don't eat legumes, do we?
Yeah, but you could eat the other 2 L's, which is leafy greens. Yes.
Okay.
If you sprout the legumes, so
A
would
little
it
bit,
get
yeah. The
better?
sprouted legumes are a lot more fiber and a lot
Oh,
less
so you
carb.
could do that.
Yeah, you could do that. And the most important thing is there are thousands, if not millions, of unknown vitamins, flavonoids, trace amounts of minerals that are in food that we don't know about, and we don't know what we don't know.
Because no one's selling them.
Yeah.
That too, yes. And so those are the best supplements of all. There are thousands of things that are present in food in trace amounts that we cannot live without. So imbibe a lot of food. It is not what you eat; it's what you assimilate. And understand that your body is designed to handle the complexity of food. It is not designed to handle the simplicity of a supplement or a vitamin on its own. It doesn't know what to do with something as synthetic as that.
So, as one of our previous classmates has said to us in presentations, it really makes a difference how you eat your food too, what your environment is like.
Lori,
You know,
yes.
So Lori
Thank
shared
you,
that
Lori.
with us. Yeah, and just not say eat and run or just driving and eating or that whole thing is just be present and so that you can digest it.
And taste it. Like, it's true.
And
Sometimes
taste
you
it.
realize you're doing it while you're not even, I try to, at least when I forget, I just think, make sure to taste your food. And that
Right.
you know what you're eating. And, because sometimes you look down and go, oh, I ate my whole thing and you didn't even.
I don't remember what it tasted like.
A bowl of chips or whatever.
And obviously, if we eat more natural stuff, that will have a correct alkaline.
It
and
will have the
acid.
right balance,
That's another
yeah.
thing that's like
Yeah.
science fiction to me. It's like
You're not going to get the runs, you're not going to get constipation, you're not going to get distress from eating foods,
Yeah.
largely.
It'll have the right balance in it.
No questions? We can switch it off? We're going to
Hi, Mirabai. It's my daughter.
Oh, that's great.